The next performer is going to be Cameron McCallister. Please welcome Cameron.
I always tell myself I'm not going to get nervous, but as soon as you call my name, yeah, I'm also, I wish I was musical, but I'm not. So that was gorgeous from everybody else before us, but I am too a poet. So. And this is I'll just give you a little brief interlude before. This was about a special needs student that I worked with in middle school and in high school, and I still am in contact with now, and with, Active Minds being, mental health awareness, and the stigma that goes along with that. I was actually scared of special needs students as an elementary schooler, and so, I don't know, just the switch, and they're a huge part of my life now. So this is a story about Danielle. She actually suffered a seizure when she was an infant, so now she has brain damage and goes to school for special needs. So, anyways. Have you ever seen happiness plastered on a face like the side of a house packed so tight that nothing could bring it down? Have you ever seen confusion of neurons bounce ideas the distance between your middle toe and the skin of your scalp? Have you ever heard children speak in tongues that never existed but are understood? I have. Her name was Danny and helped sculpt the foundation of which I was built. Chocolate milk was what she drank every day for lunch, and variety was not a necessity. Royal families can learn from the simplicity of her days. Keep loved ones, love was her message. She sent it in envelopes enclosed with breaths of fresh care and lips that would kiss constantly if society would let her. She has brain damage and goes to school with other peers that all appear similar but labeled different. But she has this twinkle in her eye, which travels down to her heart, which pumps the same one down to her feet, and she leaps constantly, showing you that she is in love with living. She has a heart as big as a lion's mane, and each strand is compartmentalized like the drawers of a kitchen, each labeled with your name. She cooks up hot paintings of plates. She cooks up hot plates of paintings in the sun, followed by dancing with our fingers. Itsy bitsy spider can't be remembered, but she could spend all day learning, and I love that. Our conversations go like this. Did she tell you? Did who tell me what, Danny? She totally told you. Confused, I don't know who she is, and I don't know what she was supposed to tell me. Never mind, I sort of forgot. I laugh and she follows. It's the language of her body that tells me the story. She shows me rather than explains. Her days are simple. She taught me to live each one the same. Happy. I met her in the special needs class number 213, where I was greeted like never before. Hugs weren't allowed at school, or else group hugs would be every day's activity, so instead I got a handshake from the sweetest young lady, and though one eye felt lazy, her gaze was not. First impression is 9/10 of the law, so she fought for attention to make me happy. Can you imagine? Somebody fighting for attention to make you happy. Maybe if we stopped studying her vocabulary and heart rate, we would have time to understand what both are trying to say, that life is a game and you're played the cards you're dealt, that bad hands are all what you make them. She is my queen of hearts, and though her cards are simple, have mine beat every time. Danielle, Monique, Avalos, Laughlin, you put glasses on upside down, maybe to see the world from a different view, so don't ever let somebody tell you that what you see is wrong. For your heart sees through lenses tinted with love, caring for others with 20/20. You are perfectly imperfect. Beautiful. And an inspiration for cliches to actually hold weight. Segue, if seeing is believing and I see love in your eyes, how can you tell me I can't fall in love at first sight? I said, if seeing is believing and I see love in your eyes, how can you tell me I can't fall in love at first sight? She taught me that love is in the eyes of the beholder. I hold her just a little longer now because college is putting miles between us, but I will write until my fingers get tired. Because a pen and a pad and vocab isn't used to preach, but to understand. Like how to accept the unexpected, to contemplate the incomprehensible, to believe that the unbelievable can be understood, that you, Danny, with slightly less electrical wiring, can light up my heart with a single smile. Thank you.
But it's called Fuck Prescription Drugs, Just Get Hugs. And when I say prescription drugs, I'm talking about depressants or anti-anxiety medicine, antidepressants, all those kind of drugs. Fuck prescription drugs, just give hugs. Let's open up our ears and listen to our peers. Let's figure out where the mess of this stress infests. Fuck prescription drugs, just give hugs. I get it. Some people really do need them and use them only when they need them. But some people abuse them in a way that leaves them gray and afraid to live life without them. My mother used to smoke crack and shoot meth, sacrificing daily breaths for a sweet taste of death. Now she's hooked on some new shit, hitting the local pharmacy for her new hits. She doesn't see anything wrong with it. The doc signed it, prescribed it, supplied it, now her new drug dealers are pharmacists. Does anyone else see the BS in all of this? My mother is numbed out while I am bummed out, trying to talk to her on the phone. She's always just sitting there home alone. Why is it so hard for her to be sober? She has 5 kids that need a mother. Instead of helping her to be sober, the doctors ignored her wounds and never healed, gave her the glue to keep her lips sealed. They wouldn't let her cry or scream why. They just told her, pop another pill and the pain you will no longer feel. But what is life without pain? You'd have nothing to strive for, nothing to gain. You'd be lost in the lust. You'd be lost without a purpose, lost in lust, unjust disgust, when all we need is some of Michael's secret stuff and a little bit of stardust. No more living in Neverland. No more feeling like no one understands. Yes, it's obvious that we must see the problem in this. All my mother needs is someone there with a hug and a kiss. Fuck prescription drugs, just give hugs. Let's open up our ears and listen to our peers. Let's figure out where the mess of this stress infests. Fuck prescription drugs, just give hugs. Then we got my brother from my foster mother, popping oxys, Xanax, and more oxys, more Xanax. He crashed his car 4 times in 1 month. He got angry when anyone would try to confront. He was depressed about his love life and his job, not finding happiness in all the push and shove. So he'd shove more pills down his throat to cope, to heal the pain, because no one wanted to listen to him complain. Thankfully, he finally realized the lies behind the doctor's eyes, so he quit and stopped taking that shit. It took so much time for his body to detox. He might as well have been smoking rocks. He's better now with a wife and a son, no longer wanting to kill his pain with the government's gun. Thankfully, he didn't let them take the best of him. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. Fuck prescription drugs, just give hugs. Real quick. This is actually one of my songs I rap. It's called Breathe Life. I'll try to do it slower. Breathe, breathe, life, life. I love blue eyes, blue skies, sunset and sunrise. No clues, all surprise, all doing, no tries, all truth, no lies, all laughter, no cries. Angels with no wings but still fly. Gets stupid, doo-doo, dumb, but truly wise. Only says hellos, never any goodbyes. Yes, let's make life simplistic, youthful and mystic. All treats, no tricks. What would be the fun of it? So breathe, breathe, life, life. Go outside, hug the trees, kiss the sky, feel the breeze, and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Because every day in every way, I thank the earth for my birth, especially to be born in Cali. I could have been more lucky. I could have been a ducky. Quack. So breathe, breathe, life, life. There was a time in my life when I hated life. Everything was a mess. I was always depressed and really stressed. I tried committing suicide multiple times. Then I finally found life to be comical. I turned this hell into tropical. Look at philosophicals like Buddha that taught. Look at all this that I've got. I've got a shirt that's got my back and a fat purple sack. I got a Civic that runs, gets me from A to B. I got 3 jobs to keep me going on my feet. I got a smile on my face, knowing no one can harm me. Stop sounding like a bitch and be grateful. Your lack of appreciation is so hateful. The fact that you're alive right here, right now, you should be thankful. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and breathe, breathe, life, life. Thank you.
I'm gonna play a song. This song I played for the Out of the Darkness walk, and it's symbolic of my own kind of personal journey through, a struggle with a addiction, mental illness. It's got a little brief poetic intro, and then I'll go right into this song. Crystal raindrops fall from my eyes, plummeting like wingless angels toward the obsidian tide. They strike hard with might, sending ripples through the ever-folding glass that reflects the iridescent starlight. Fear is a crescent in the night sky. Its eerie glow marks the slow, torturous fight that I'm sure is going to claim my life. The rickety ship sways side to side as I climb to the edge of the plank, the end of the line.
It's not your day. It's not your day to die. Not your day to die. No, not I. Not your day to die. No, not I. There I was at the edge of the world, on my wayward vessel with its flags unfurled. Half-mast to mourn my past. See, I was born to die a pirate inside of a flask. But alas, I was granted a second chance, and all I had to do was give up romancing this lonely life at sea, where I believe the ship I was always being steered by me. Clear that my willpower got me here, my hands tied up with the ropes of fear, and still I cried and kicked and spit and sneered as I fell to my knees with the end so near. And it was there with my chin on my chest, I was asked if I had a last request. From the darkness of the depths, I heard my heart cry out, yes. I was told to walk